Okay, to start this off, this is going to be my own Mercy guide tutorial thing of what to do. Okay, so you're on Mercy. Let's go ahead and say this is a soldier, this is a McCree, this is Ana. Alright, so what you want to do as Mercy is prioritize DPS. But you can ask your other healer, hey, if you ever need help with heals or something, just say, I need healing, or help, I need help, and that would help you a lot. Damage boosting your DPS will help them out significantly in terms of getting ult. Another thing you can do is learn how to super jump. As a Mercy player, super jump is very, very valuable. It gets you out of a lot of sticky situations, and it helps you a lot. We're getting like high ground and stuff like that, staying out of the enemy team's sight line. And so, how you do it is you crouch plus Guardian Angel, then you fly to them, and then you want to jump. I can't do it correctly, so I have to jump during mine, sadly. So it's like this. And then you'll basically be on the high ground. Now you can use Guardian Angel to come down. Another tip that I can give you guys in terms of being a Mercy player, as I am, when a target is antied, like let's say if he's antied this bot. So let's say if this is McCree, he's antied, I'm gonna heal him up. But when he's antied, you can't be healed, so you just want to damage boost him until the anti goes away. Once the anti goes away, you can heal him back up. Same thing with tanks. Now, when you're in Valkyrie, however, you can simply heal your team up if you choose to. Okay, so let's say I'm in Valk. I'm going to heal up a bit. If we have an Ana, I'm going to damage boost, especially if we pop Grav. You always want to stay on your damage boost. I try to get at least through one match up to 2k damaging. And if I hit 2k, I try to go even higher. Mostly I try to shoot for that 1k first, and then once I feel like, you know, I can do a lot better, I'm like, okay, as a Mercy player, I know I can do a lot better. So, let's go for 2k. Now, going for Res. Res is Mercy's most powerful ability, in my opinion. So, you always want to make sure you're behind cover, just in case if the enemy team has like a Widow, or a Hanzo, or an Ashe that's just popping off, fragging, for whatever reason. Hide. Like this. You can still heal, you can still damage boost, you can still do the normal mechanics you need to do, you can play natural cover. Natural cover helps a Mercy player a lot, and it helps healers in general. I'm taking care of you. And I've noticed that like when you play in higher ranks other than silver and bronze, this is mainly touching upon those people for silver and bronze. Yeah, play behind natural cover. Make sure you can always see your allies, heal them up. And then when you use Valkyrie, okay, so let's say if McCree pops high noon, he's like, it's high noon. Quickly hide behind cover. Still be able to see your allies, but quickly hide behind cover, because if he catches you, you're gonna die. Same thing with Tactical Visor, same thing with Bob. And if they have a Widow that's popping off, just don't play in their sightline. Play out of sight, play like corners. Make it hard for their DPS to hit you. Make it a specific challenge for them to get to you. Make sure you're behind your team, but also behind some cover to where you can hide behind it. Like, okay, they got a sniper this way. Oh, okay, now they can't see me. I can still heal and pocket my DPS until they take them out. For tanks, you want to go like D.Va to dive the Widow or Ashe that is on high ground. Too many times I've seen tanks that do not want to do that. They just want to let their healers get picked off and try to blame healers. It's not the healer's fault if they get picked. It's either A, they're out of position, which is fine. Everybody does it, okay? It's a simple human mistake. We're not robots. We're not mechanically... We're not like mechanical. We don't know what everything is in the world. But at the same time, just, you know, play behind your team a little bit more. Make sure DPS, please make sure you help your healers whenever we call for it. There's an Ana on your team and a Sleep Dart, a Hug, Zarya, whoever, Reaper. Turn around and help them, please. It helps us out tremendously as healers.
Let's get you back out there.
Even you going for a health pack as a Tracer, that helps us out. That eases the burden just a bit for us. And another thing I've discovered as Mercy is that when you have a farm, pocket them. It's not too bad. But if they do have double hit scan, please DPS do not try to challenge it. Just switch. You can say, "Oh, I'm diamond. I'm always shitting on fucking double hit scan." No, because 9 times out of 10 it puts a strain on your healers. It really does. And then another tip I have for Mercy Maidens that are inspiring to be Mercy Maidens. There is a time to res, and there is a time there isn't to res. Where, let's say if I go for that risky res right there, that's like over here, but half the enemy team's over there. Yeah, you could get it off, but here's the thing. You're gonna die, and then your other teammate's gonna die with you, and then you're both gonna be staggered. So you gotta regroup. So what I like to do, which I wish I had gameplay with, what I like to do is if we have a Reinhardt first point and we're on defense, I damage boost them. I damage boost his first flame strike, then I go to the nearby DPS. And if my Ana or BAP needs healing, I fly over to them. I flow over to them and I heal them up. Or when even if you're like helping them get out, because like say if you're staggered or say if your teammates are down, just back up, regroup, take a different position, make sure you play corners, watch for those snipers, call it out. Healers, here's another thing people don't know. Healers can see where you are on the map. The maps aren't really that big in terms of competitive, but we can see where you're at. So if you're overextended, we cannot physically get over to you to heal you. So that means find a health pack or come back to us somehow. Because it's a lot harder on us to try to get to you. And then if the enemy team spots us, they're basically going to wait, kill us off last, and then, yeah. Or in some Mercy's cases, which I believe this is highly true, Reinhardt somehow may have a magnetic pull towards us to where we just get pinned or somehow shattered when we're flying in the air. Don't ask how I know that, because it's happened to me before. You may not think that, because logically speaking,
this is not your time.
He shouldn't be able to shatter me. No, it does happen.
Heroes never die.
There's a time to pull out your pistol, like if it's just, if you want to kill the healer, perfect. Just make sure your team has heals, call it out. Like, hey, you're down a healer, you're down Mercy. Or hey, you're down BAP. And something someone told me, there's like, oh, I can't play BAP.
Stop fighting for what you believe in.
In my opinion, BAP is different than Ana. But BAP is a lot stronger because, and I know I said this was a Mercy guy, but I'm just saying this. Look at this. You just have to hit one aim. Immortality Field, the most broken ability in the game. On a 25-second cooldown. Heal over time. And you can also do damage.
You tried your best.
That's what I try to do. I try to help out my team as best you can. Take the high ground. High ground effectively with BAP and Ana. Because it gives you the ability to see your team. But now back to Mercy. So another thing you can look up, in my opinion, is look up ML7's guide with Mercy. Please, if you want to learn Mercy, look up his guides. He does fantastic work. Fantastic. Him. You got Scarcies. She does amazing work on Mercy. She's a GM Mercy player. I use her guides to play Mercy. There's a lot of people you guys can look into for Mercy. Aqua Boost is another fantastic Mercy man. I'm gonna say they because I don't know their gender, so I do not want to discriminate at all. But yeah, they are a fantastic Mercy Guide player. There's a lot of people that you guys can look up. It's just taking the time to learn Mercy. There are too many Mercy mains that believe, oh, I just gotta heal, I just gotta heal, I just gotta heal. No, you can damage boost too. You can damage boost, okay? Because ideally, yeah, my heal pretend on Mercy could be better, but more than not, what people look at, honestly, is your damage boost. How much are you damage boosting? In my general opinion, in a scale, if you are over 1.1k damage amp, if you're over 1,000 damage amp, you're fine to be a Mercy main. Perfectly fine. Anything below that, and you're on, in my opinion, mind you, this is my opinion, as a Mercy player, you are undervaluing your damage amp abilities. You are undervaluing it so badly, and it's so terrible. I've had a lot of Mercy players in my time of playing this game that don't utilize damage amp. They're just like, oh, I just have to heal, I just have to heal, that's it. Mercy's only good for healing. No, you have a secondary button that's called damage boost, homie. Please use it. And I'm not saying this just as a DPS player. I'm saying it as a Mercy main also. That's why it's there. Just use your damage amp. You will win games. It's not like, oh no, if my teammate dies because I'm not healing them, they're gonna blame me. No, just say, look, I have to damage amp. That's what.
I'll be watching.
Another thing about Mercy, Guardian Angel is very useful.
Heilstrahl aktiviert.
It's not just used for super jumping. I actually had a Mercy player ask me in one of my videos why I don't use it that often. And honestly, I couldn't tell you, because sometimes I forget the button's there. Besides when I'm resurrecting someone.
Healing stream engaged.
But that's my Mercy guide, and in terms of taking out the pistol, use it when you feel like you need to. Not just the, oh, I'm just gonna go in, I'm just gonna run in with Valve kill 2 and then not do anything for my team.
Schaden verstärkt.
Like, actually think about what you bring to the table in terms of your team. And if you have a Ana, pocket your DPS. If you have a Bat, pocket your DPS. If you have a Moira, pocket your DPS. Any main healer can work with Mercy, especially Baptiste. Especially Baptiste, because the immortality field helps your team out a lot. And plus, you figure he has 2 ways to heal. You only have one, which is your staff and Valkyrie. That's it. That's all Mercy has, and damage boost. But too many times you see a lot of Mercy players that don't use the
The
damage boost button.
prognosis is not good.
And I get sick and tired of it, because when you're in gold, you don't really see damage boost button.
Heroes never die.
Because a lot of Mercy players don't know how to do it. They just can't. But that's my take on it. You guys can, you know,
Let me get you patched
tell me
up.
if you agree with my Mercy guide or not. It's not really a definitive, ultimate, super duper constructive guide, but it's just
I'm
my
taking
way of
care of
saying
you.
things. You know, as a Mercy player myself. And I've played here, I'm gonna give you guys a little backstory. I played Mercy back before Moira came out. I used to be a heal bot. I used to be one of those Mercy mains that was like, oh, I'm just gonna heal, until I started watching Mercy guides, and I was like, okay, you know, maybe I'm playing my hero a little bit wrong. Let me, you know, utilize this and put it into my own gameplay. Now, granted, on super jumps, you just gotta sit here and practice, and honestly, just practice it out. I had to change my bindings a lot to do this, because I can't do it in games. Like, I'll rarely do it in games, but when I do, it's just, oh, it's just so beautiful. But it's like sometimes, or what most people call this is
Maintaining connection.
e-girl jumping, because almost every e-girl knows how to freaking Mercy e-girl jump. Well, super jumps. Which I don't believe this was supposed to be in the game, but hey, go nuts. I think they gave, I think the devs didn't really know about this, but I guess now they do, and they're just like, ah, go nuts, whatever, dude. Which is awesome, because it's like, it gives Mercy an
You've got
escape.
this. I've got you.
Oh, and more on to that. So let me go to my Mercy settings actually. Just because I like if I'm like cracking my finger or something, I just turn it on so that way I don't have to push less buttons. But some people like having it off. You know, to each their own. To each their own. And I keep messing this up every time. I'm so sorry. If you guys are gonna watch this video, I'm so sorry.
Still with you.
Toggle Guardian Angel, I usually have it on. I usually turn the sensitivities all the way up. I turn the beam sensitivity all the way up. So here's the big question. Can use, but I haven't found practical use for
Let
it
me get you patched up.
in terms of the game.
Spin down.
So like yeah, you could do like this, but it's like what if you're looking at someone and they're behind a wall, like
Let's get you back out
like
there.
that, and you just fly to them and now you're in the open. This one, prioritize beam target, it's basically the old one, which I don't like that one either.
Where does it hurt?
Because now I can look at someone, fly to somebody else, still look at somebody,
Right
fly to
beside
somebody
you.
else, heal them, boom. But that's my guide to Mercy. If you guys watch it, that's fine. If a lot of you guys want to give me constructive criticism, I am fully open up to
Let's
it.
get you
If you
back
guys
out
want to
there.
point out some things that I missed, I do apologize, but I hope you guys do find this at least remotely usable. Again, it's my first only Mercy guide that I'll probably ever put out until I become a better Mercy player. But I had fun, and it's I do find fun in playing Mercy. A lot of people believe I'm really good at Mercy. I like to believe I'm an alright Mercy. I'm not like the greatest Mercy ever. But yeah, I am a Mercy main, and here's my Mercy hours in grand total. I will show you guys my total hours. Total hours on Mercy on this account only is 8 hours. I've played 40 games, won 22 games, lost 18. A win percentage of 55. Healing done in total is 19k. Healing per 10, 9k. Yet again, I could get it up higher. Also, another thing as a Mercy main, you want to get your death per 10 low. That means you're not dying a lot. But that's I have to get that lower than a 5.6, but to each their own. In a tournament of damage amp, my best was 4k, but the top one you guys have seen in my videos is 5k. And that was a long game, a very, very long game, but my DPS loved me for that. I try to stick to my DPS as much as I can, especially if I have a Pharah. And my damage amp per 10 is 1.3. There are people that are a lot higher than me, like, for instance, I hope she does not mind this, Kit Kat. She is a really good Mercy main. Kit Kat's probably better than me, but my win percentage is a little bit better than hers, but that's fine. Her heal per 10 far exceeds mine. Moon's is really good too, but her death per 10 does need work. But the key important thing is Kit Kat's Malt and Cupcake. She is a really good Mercy main also. She does heal a lot. I've actually played with her. It was basically in quick play, and then we did do a comp game or two. You guys seen it. But she is nowhere near a heal bot. She's actually given me a few pointers on Mercy, believe it or not. And again, she's a really good Mercy main. I hope that she does not mind me showing off her previous games. But yeah, this is her account. So she peaked at 3.51 on Mercy. She does play Ana, but to each their own. I honestly, in my opinion, I prefer to tell people play whatever healer you feel like playing. This game is so diverse in healers. A little bit. It saves you from a blade. I don't know if it saves you from high noon. I honestly can't tell you if it does or doesn't, because I've never tried it. In theory, it should. It saves you from Earth Shatter. It semi saves you from Diva Bomb. I say semi because 9 times out of 10 you're kind of dead from it. 3 p.m. EST, if not 3 p.m., 6 p.m. EST. I hope you guys check it out. I hope you guys like it. If anything, I'll be playing Mercy eventually through the stream. Show off my SR. I am currently 2344. A lot of people believe I'm a gold player. If I was a gold player, guys, listen to me here. No gold player off rip can hit 2600 on their own by themselves. Just throwing that out there. No gold player can do that. Off rip, no gold player can do that. But then again, I did play Mercy and Ana. But this account that I have issue with her is the Inspire. And from what at least I've learned and I've seen, and you guys have seen this in my videos, you want to keep Inspire up constantly. Because that gives your team more heals, that gives you more, you know, that helps your team a lot with the Inspire, just the passive. And a thing that they did for the creators, the content creators, which are far bigger channels than mine, far bigger than my minuscule small number of channels, but I still liked it because it gave them a chance to make the game how they kind of wanted, in a sense. Gave them a little free room. So the reason why I brought up Violet is because she changed Break. She took off the Inspire and she gave it to, I believe, something else. It was actually working, believe it or not. But to all those people that believe, oh, Brig's dog shit, she's dog water, she's terrible, blah 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 blah, break this, break that. Here's the thing. In GM, in Masters, in Diamond, in Plat, they run Brig. A person, when Brig first came out, mind you, when she first came out, probably now they could still, they climbed, I believe, from Gold to GM. Playing just Brig, understanding Brig's mechanics. That's the key thing. You have to understand the mechanics of the character. For Lucio, if I want to understand mechanics, honestly, guys, I could just ask Brave. Brave is one of the best Lucio players that I know, and I bring him up as a reference because in my eyes, he is a very good Lucio player. Same thing if I wanted a Mercy. I could ask Kit Kat, I could ask Moon, I could ask Angel. I have a lot of people I can ask that can give me, you know, like, evidence to back up my statements, basically. But enough of that. If you guys want, I can do this for Ana too, but Ana's more of a positional character, in my opinion. But this is my Mercy rule of thumb guide thingy. I don't know what the frick I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna just say Mercy guide rule of thumb thingy. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I had to say. I hope you guys climb a lot of SR. I hope you guys can get out of the ranks that you were in or hard stuck in. And I hope this helps, even if it helps a little, you know. Bring me a little happiness to know that my viewers are at least liking the videos and not like slowly critiquing me in my head like this dude doesn't know what he's talking about. But I somewhat do when it comes to Mercy. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I had to say on this topic. I'm gonna start getting ready for work, and today,
a great team.
well, tomorrow I'll be streaming, so hope to see a lot of you guys there. If you stop on by, just say hi, you know. Hopefully we can climb some SR together, guys. Also, I do want to stress this to you guys. When I stream, it is more or less of you guys picking the heroes you guys want to see me play. So whether it be me struggling on Doomfist, or me playing Soldier 76, or May, or Widow, and me not hitting a shot for anything, it'll still be fun for us. So I like doing it, and I know you guys like hearing me suffer through it. Going through it, getting toxicity videos out the wazoo because of it. But yeah.
Don't let up on them.
And also, if you want, you guys can comment and tell me what healer you guys want to see me do for my next video. I am open to any suggestions.
Stay here.
Heck, I will get on the Kitsune account and I will do Zenyatta if you guys wanted. I will not mind. But I hope you guys like the video. Just watch it. See me, give me a take on how you guys feel about me doing this. I can do it in an actual game setting for you guys instead of like doing it with like bots and trying to explain things about Mercy that I've seen throughout my years of playing this game for like 3+ years. But yeah, that's just my take.